suck. I know it's been like 2 years since the last time I uploaded on this fucking channel. But one thing that I've always been good at is coming back and picking something up that I stopped like mid-project and acting like I never stopped and just picking up where I left off. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's talk. Now in the very last video that I uploaded, I'm still getting like comments and shit on that video and people still telling me to upload and shit. And like, I didn't know if I really want, at the time when I uploaded that last video, I didn't know it was gonna be my last video. I just like stopped just because like I was debating what I wanted to do in my life. And at the time I didn't really know. I was just like working a bunch of jobs and shit. Like at that time, I think I was working at the movies when I uploaded the video about how this motherfucker back here cut off the game in the middle of me playing and shit. I didn't know that was gonna be my last video. I just stopped. And after working a bunch of jobs, like it started to really show me that working for people sucks. Having somebody breathing down your neck telling you what to do all the time just to get some money is just not what I wanted to do. And it's still not what I want to do. For the past 2 years, I've been making up like excuses as to why I'm not back on YouTube right now. Every time somebody would ask me, I'd just be like, I'm waiting to get a camera, I'm waiting to get a computer. 2 years later, still don't fucking got one. And over time, when people kept telling me do YouTube again, do YouTube again, do YouTube again, I keep telling myself I'm finna get a computer and all this other shit. But then I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. It's obviously not happening yet, so I may as well just get back on my phone and just keep going. Now I'm back. But I just want to real quick talk about like why I actually stopped in the first place. The reason why I stopped is because like at the time, I ain't really had too much drive. I didn't have like too much motivation to keep this shit going because at the time I was smoking a lot of weed. And anybody who smoked, you can tell when a motherfucker smoked. Like in half the videos that I had, like I was high as shit. Like in the very last, not the very last video, but I know the last video about Milwaukee that I did, I was high as shit. It took me like 3 days to make that video because I was just so fucking high. I got lazy and I didn't want to finish that shit. That's just something that like I realized that I wasn't gonna be able to juggle. I can't juggle like being productive and smoking as much weed as I was smoking. And like it took me way too long to realize that shit, that I was really a hype for this shit. And like I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to keep this shit up if I kept doing what I was doing. So I knew I had to stop. There was plenty different reasons why I had to stop, but now it's a big reason why I gotta stop. I'm about to get a new person living in my house, so I'm gonna let y'all figure that shit out. And like weed was just like taking over my life and shit. Like I was in this endless loop of like waking up one day and being like, okay, you know what? I don't even want to smoke today. And then I get halfway through the fucking day and then something would like click in my mind and just be like, bro, smoke some. I just argued with myself all throughout the day until I finally caved in, and it was just that shit over and over and over and over, day after day after day. Yeah, I just woke up and I was like, bro, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I'm done with this shit. Like I got a son on the way, so I need to kick some shit in the drive before I hit rock bottom. And now that I done cut that shit out of my life, it's kind of like now I got another thing in my life that I'm trying to fight, is that I'm sick of working for people. Like back in high school, I would always tell people that my plan in life was to just work a 9 to 5 and make some money and just like live a normal life. But now I kind of do want to do that, but at the same time, I don't want to work no 9 to 5. I'd rather get my own money, like start my own business. But like not a business, kind of like back on YouTube like I was doing. I started to realize that I was only doing YouTube for like a year maybe and some change, and I gained a good 300 subscribers, and that's decent. That's decent for a year. And I was deciding like what I actually wanted to do for YouTube, like if I wanted to keep like this little talking to the camera rant shit that I've been doing, or that I want to like try something new. And I decided that I wanted to do both. So what I decided that I wanted to do was get a computer and start doing like animations and shit. Of course, if you're watching this video and you know me personally, you know I can't draw for shit. I know I can't draw for shit, but I'ma still try though. Actually, I really done already tried. Now, I'm gonna let y'all in on some shit that I really haven't showed too many people. Goddamn, I haven't showed too many people. But like the style of animation type shit that I wanted to do was like create my own like avatar type character, which I would have to draw first, and then have him like kind of like do what I do now, but like in an animated type of way. This is what I got so far. This is the first one. This is the second one. I'm not done, so keep your negative shit to yourself, okay? Because I'm not done. I'm still like coming up with like color schemes and shit, and like how I actually want him to look, because he obviously ain't gonna look like me because I can't fucking draw. You know, one step at a time. Right now, I'm still like deciding what I want him to look like, and once I decide what I want him to look like, I'm gonna finally I'm gonna start like taking little tutorials on how to actually bring the little nigga to life. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got planned for YouTube. Don't expect me to be uploading every fucking day and shit. But I'm gonna try to upload as consistent as I can. But like other than that, it's not really too much that's different going on in my life. Like, I mean, I am recording in my room now instead of like at the bottom of the stairs in the basement like I was at first. You know, your boy graduated. I decided that I'm not going to college, but also decided I don't want to be no fucking loser either and just sit at home and play the game all day like I was when I was smoking. And I had to actually like show myself that like life not finna come to me. I gotta go to that shit. And one thing I had to actually learn like on my own, and another reason why I actually quit YouTube was because I was getting discouraged on why my videos wasn't doing as good as I thought they should. I had to sit myself down one day and just be like, bro, you can't upload 10 videos and just expect them to hit 100K. You gotta give it time. You gotta actually put in effort. You gotta be patient. This shit not gonna come just like that. It's gonna come like that probably. Maybe not even like that, maybe even slower. I might be doing this shit 5 years and only hit like 1,000 subscribers. But now I'm fully ready to like accept the process, know that this shit not gonna come overnight, and that I'm actually ready to build my YouTube channel. Cause that's actually like, now I know that once I get up there, I'm gonna look back at shit like this. Once I actually do get a camera and a ring light and all that shit, I'm gonna look back on this and be like, damn, I actually came a long way. And right now I actually kind of do look back and be like, damn, I came a long way, because I actually was watching it. Like my very first YouTube video, which I don't recommend going back and watching at all, and I might delete it. I was looking at that video and I realized, like, I looked at that video and I looked at my very last videos and seeing that big jump and like being comfortable talking to the camera and actually knowing how to like edit on iMovie, like doing the minimal shit that I was doing. And I realized that like I can do big with this shit. And I had people in my ear telling me that I can do big, and I was just like being a humble person and being like, nah, I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good. But I actually was decent, but I had to take a little break and actually like build myself up and give myself the encouragement to keep it going and know that I can actually be bigger and create like this multi-million subscriber YouTube channel and have sponsors. Like, I'm trying to get to the point where when I'm doing videos like this, I gotta stop in the middle of it and start like promoting shit and having sponsors. Like, I want to have sponsors. Like, now that I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately, and I noticed that like when they talk about how much they get paid from their sponsors, I'm like, bro, that's a lot of fucking money. And then I look at other YouTubers who don't like doing their sponsors, and I'm like, you piece of shit. You telling me Dove is paying you $250,000 just to mention their product in your video, and you don't like doing that? That's the easiest money you will ever make. But at the same time, their YouTube channel is so big that like, you know, that's not nothing to them. $250,000, that's light work for them. But for me, that'll change my fucking life. That'll move me out the hood damn near. Shit. But yeah, I had some downtime off this shit, and like now I'm ready to actually keep this shit going and actually keep building up my YouTube channel. And as y'all probably noticed, I didn't have no like intro in the beginning of this video because I didn't forgot how to make one. I used to make my own back when I actually was doing this shit. I used to make my own, but like I didn't forgot how to do that shit. I don't even know what apps I use. I don't even know what I did. So if anybody out there know how to make YouTube know how to make YouTube intros, hit a nigga up. Let a nigga know. I'll pay whatever as long as it's good. I don't want that corny ass shit where you just put my pictures, add some music, and then my social media be sliding all over the place. I don't want that shit. I want some like official shit. And if I can't get no help from y'all, fuck it, I'll do it myself. But if you still here and you still watching and you still subscribe, I appreciate you. Stay subscribed, don't unsubscribe, because I'm back. And yeah, this really wasn't supposed to be no super long video, so it was just basically like a catch up on what the fuck I've been doing and how, like, what my mindset been and like why I'm actually coming back. And another thing I realized, like when I'm actually doing these, I need to stop looking over here and start looking right here, because this is where the fuck y'all at. I'm looking over here at the actual screen, but I need to look at y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna upload another one later on this week, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna take me like 10 hours to edit this one, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing no more. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.